Everyone out there knows who this is, and if you don't, this is Gary Vee. So pretty much, he always talks about posting on social media and being more active on social media, and pretty much always says the same thing, that you need to be active to be seen. And again, 100% agree with him. A lot of comments in here, I have to say, it was really surprising for me. And quickly before we go back to the comments here, you can see I've put in this: Gary Vee posts 300 times a day. Now, yeah, 300 plus times a day. I think it's in that video somewhere to begin with, I think, but that is just crazy amount of content to be posting out every single day. If you're looking at that and you're thinking to yourself, Jesus, I'm never going to do that, 100% probably agree with you. It's going to become very hard to do that. Reason is, Gary Vee has a team behind him. He's in a different stage on his journey. If you're sitting there as a business owner, you're wondering, okay, do I have to post 300 times a day? No, you don't. Can you? If you can, do it. But anyway, that's a different story for a different day. What I want to show you here is, I suppose, quickly a breakdown of me and Gary Vee compared to most business owners. Yeah, I didn't think I'd put myself in the same bracket as Gary Vee. Probably I'm not. I'm 2,000 posts off it, but as you can see here, he roughly is 2,100 posts per week go out from his brand, I suppose, and not him posting a video every single day. You'll see it on different platforms. You'll have images, you'll have carousels, you'll have video, you'll have everything. He also creates sub handles for his main handle, so he'll have, but for me, that's too much to go down that road at this moment in time. But as you can see, 300 plus days per day, or 300 posts per day, full team, full budget. Now, for me, I'm posting about 100 times a week. I'm well off him, of course, but I'm much further ahead than most business owners that are posting 1 to 5 times per week. Straight away, your argument, you're sitting there, you're watching this, and you're probably thinking to yourself, well, it's a big difference between posting 100 pieces of content a day and 1 to 5 pieces a day that are absolutely bangers. Yes, there is. 100% agree with you right on that point. However, until you can get them pieces of content that are absolute bangers, pieces of content that are going to just go viral for you, you need to understand what's working and what's not working. And the only way you're going to do that is by posting content to see what people like, what people don't like. For me, I post roughly, as I said, about 100 pieces of content, and I'll show you exactly how I do it in a few minutes. But the big thing here is, with 100 pieces of content, I can see and I can identify, right, this content is brilliant, this type of content is crap. And once you start doing that, you start to structure exactly how you go about it. Now, if we quickly go down here, you can see what most small business owners are actually doing. So 44% post once a week, 18% post daily, 21% post once a month, and 18% again post less than once a month. This one here, 18% post daily. This to me was absolutely crazy. And this is done, Buffer, I think, was this report. So you can see Adobe Express survey 433 business owners. Now, this may be changed now because that was 2025. So this might have changed a little bit, but it's more than likely on a similar trajectory as what it was here. The most common schedule is once a week. This works out at roughly 4 to 5 posts a month, not 4 to 5 a week. It should be not 4 to 5 a week. It should be misleading to say that average owner posts daily. Only 18 posts every day, fewer than 1 in 5. So the advice to post 300 times a day is landing on people who are not managing 7 times a week. If it's a case you're running your own business at this moment in time and you are not posting on social media daily, you are leaving a massive amount of opportunity to the side. If it's a business and you're struggling, you need to get online. You need to get active on social media. It is one of the best platforms you can do for free advertising to push your content. You don't need to pay for it unless you want to, of course, but it's an opportunity there for you. And this excuse that people put up, I don't have time to post. Again, I'm going to show you exactly how you can make your time for this from my own point of view. So the typical small business owner is once a week. Constant growth target is 3 to 5 posts a week, 13 to 22 a month, and the daily posts are 7 posts, about 30 posts. What the platforms recommend themselves, the Buffer and Constant Contact both put the sustainable target for small business at around 2 to 5 quality posts a week, depending on the platform. Between 5 a week and 300 a day, there is no bridge an offer. The gap is the reason the comment section is angry. So I'm not saying to you, you go from 0 to 300. It doesn't work for you. It won't work for you. However, going from 0 to 3 is an opportunity per day. Going to 0 to 5 is a chance for you. And again, I think it works out for me at around 14, roughly 14 pieces a day. Now, I'm not saying, all this content is unique to every platform. So I would post a reel on Instagram, TikTok, Shorts, things like that. Carousels go out, repurposing is involved there. So like this, if you post on Instagram once, send it to every other platform. Why wouldn't you at this stage? It's getting an opportunity to get out there. Don't ever just create a piece of content, post on Instagram, and be like, that's it, done. Go create something brand new tomorrow. Post that piece of content on Instagram, get it over onto TikTok, get it over onto Facebook, everywhere you can get it, get it. Why? Because people will see it. Simple as that. And not everyone is on TikTok will be on Instagram, and vice versa. So again, you have an opportunity to target, I suppose, and hit people in their platforms that they're on. So with this in mind, this is exactly what I do. And I'll go through some of the comments in a minute, but for me, all I do is one long form video gets broken down. Now, I record most of my sessions, and I have it up here on the board in front of me. From roughly 9 to 11:30 is my kind of recording time. I try and do this every day. A little bit harder now in the summer holidays because kids are at home, and I try and do it as much as I can. So I can cut down my long form piece of content. This video itself could be cut down into shorts. It'll cut down into 4 or 5 shorts, 3 carousels, 2 infographics, 3 B-roll ones, which are absolutely some of the easiest pieces of content to create. AI does this for you. When you're out on a Sunday stroll, whatever the hell you're doing, take plenty of pictures of the scenery, of yourself, all these different things. That's the kind of content that works really well on the likes of Instagram and TikTok, because behind the scenes, it's showing you as you, and the overlay is just going to be text from the video anyway. I have one SEO article, and then again one text post. Again, this varies. Text posts I could maybe generate 3 or 4. Again, it doesn't really matter. So as you can see, this leads to 15 pieces of content from one video. Now, yes, I'm a good bit off still my 100 posts or anything like that, but I do one video a day. So you can already see here potentially how I can kind of fill up my day with content already with 14 pieces from one recording. To change things up, to make things a little bit harder for myself, as you can see from my video, bottom right, you can see just me obviously showing the screen here and highlight different things. What I also do normally, and I'm not doing it at this moment in time, but I get my phone, I set my phone up here in front of me, so obviously it'll be behind the camera or just to the side, and what I do is I record my videos through my phone. Why do I do that? Because it gets that vertical screenshot is what I want. I'm too cheap to go off and pay for a fancy camera that's going to have a different camera angle. I'm just using a web camera for all this, and by having this, I can put the video over to my AI. It's then going to chop this up into the ideal shorts. Once that's done, it edits them for me. I go have my lunch, dinner, whatever the case is. So from one long form piece of content, I get 15. From roughly, I'd say 20 minutes of a recording on my phone, I can get another 15 potential shorts. So if I don't set my phone up on a call here like this, or on a video like this, what I'll do is I'll record myself talking. So again, I'll get some of the questions, and the key example here is some of these kind of questions, and I'll discuss those topics. Break it down into shorts. Again, there I go, another 15 pieces, give or take, per piece of recording. In total, it's probably, as I said, I have half to half 11 for recording. I can record a long form once it's planned in probably half an hour, and those 15, let's say 20 minutes, give or take here. For this one, again, I can talk about a topic for that length of time as well, and it works perfect. You can see here, that's roughly 30 pieces of content per day. But in total, you can see how quickly we can get to 100 pieces per day, or per week, sorry. And this is massive. This is only from 2 recordings that I've done. There is so many other different ways you can do this. You could get your shorts then turned into maybe quote cards, images, overlay images. You know, there's a massive amount of opportunities, and Gary does the exact same thing with his content. It's not all just him talking. Yes, he does live calls and live in present calls and things, talks. Hence why you always see a camera follow him around, because that's content. Everything he does is content. He's standing in an elevator talking about something, it's content. He's having a cup of coffee, sitting down, not doing anything, that's content, because it's B-roll overlay content. Again, you need to start thinking like this. Instead of thinking up here, I managed to get 1 post out this week. Start thinking that everything you do inside your business is content. Simple and straightforward. It doesn't need to be structured. It doesn't need to be fancy edits. It can be just behind the scenes, and that's it. Anything can be turned into content for you. So the honest catch here, I suppose, is this one: posting once a day. Your guessing is the big problem here. So when you post once a day, you have, let's say, 7 pieces for the week. You're never going to be 100% sure of what's working because the accounts are not active enough for you. 100 times a week, obviously they're active. People realize we don't like this, we love this. You know exactly what to create more of next week. And once you start doing that, things will be tweaking and working better for you. Now, just to show you an example here, I'm recording this video now, and this is how you get AI to work with you. I'm recording my video now, but in the background here, you can see it. It's working. AI is working away for me, my agents, and what this is doing is editing my previous video. So I recorded 2 videos today, and this is actually editing that video for me. So it's cutting out, I think there was 2 big mistakes, 2 big pauses in it, and you can see it here, silence confirmed, and it's going to generate the entire thing for me. This is not me getting AI to do all my content for me. This is getting AI to do something that I don't need to do. Instead of me spending an hour editing, I have AI do it now for me. This allows me now to create more of these videos and get ahead, obviously, for myself. And it just streamlines the entire process. Again, don't overcomplicate it. Again, if you're interested in learning about this, actually, look at joining the community. This is a big one right here for premium members. I offer free one-to-one calls. So if you're not sure about AI, you don't really have a clue of how it's going to fit, join as a premium member. You're going to get one-to-one calls. For that in itself, it's worth the membership, whatever it is, I think it's $23 for premium membership. So basically, the big problem you will have is this. And this is something that I talked about in a recent video, and I'm fixing it. If you put bad information in, so again, a lot of people do the same thing, to go to ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT, give me a post for today. It gives them the off to go, and realize that after maybe doing a week of this, these are absolutely rubbish. If you give it bad information, you're going to get 30 bad pieces of content, and that's it. AI multiplies whatever you do. So if it's crap, you're going to get crap. If it's okay, you'll get okay. If it's good, you'll get good. Simple and straightforward. So this is why I always emphasize these areas. Your long form piece of content, your short form piece of content, and these are the ones that are going to make the difference to how you run your business. Just before, I suppose, we just quickly look at some of these. You can see this user here talks about 99% of the people don't have the money and the time to post 5 days a week on all kinds of socials. Again, this shouldn't be a problem anymore to the majority of people. The tools are there. I'm proof of this. I said I run my business myself, and I'm active on all the social accounts. I'm engaged on them. I'm busy, and that's one of the key things. You can see here there's more people. The problem, he has the time to do this. Most of us don't feel discouraged. Again, I agree and disagree. As I said, people don't have time, but most of the business owners out there are probably in the same position, that you have time to scroll and probably look at other people's accounts. That's the time you put into your social content. And as I said, you can do it so much on your phone now that you can easily just take out your phone. And again, it doesn't sound fun if you're manually sitting down recording 300 posts per day. You can see this person here is posting 10 pieces of content a day. Don't create them one at a time. Again, perfect, makes sense. She has a system built out here, which is perfect. Whereas, so this person, he quit consulting because everyone told me after paying me they wouldn't do anything. I have 227 channels on YouTube, doing affiliate marketing. No team. Your team posted 397 pieces of content. Even this thing, yes, the team posted it, but like technically, I'm building a team out here. You can see here exactly, this is my team. It's an AI team, but it's not, it's doing the heavy lifting of some of the work. So you can see we made one mistake here. It's basically cutting that because I had to do a retake. Again, perfect, let her work away in the background. Yeah, it's called automation, which is perfect, it makes sense. Whereas 60 to 70 posts a day now, thanks Gary, 1 person, 5 platforms. Again, this is exactly what you should be able to do, well able to do, and there's no reason not to be able to. Yeah, look, as I said, I'm going to leave it there. If you're interested in learning more, Comment Hub in the description comments below. If not, there's a link should be there for 7-day free trial to get into the community. You can start doing this. You get yourself out of this category up here. If we can quickly scroll right back up, posting once a week or once a day, and you will start to see the difference it makes for your business. So look, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.